Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Up the U's, the channel dedicated to my love and hopefully your love, all things Colchester United. Before we get into the video, please head over to our social media pages at Up the U's Official, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The U's hit the road on Tuesday night and travel up to Cleethorpes to Blundell Park to take on Grimsby Town. However, it wasn't the start we wanted when, after just 7 minutes, Greenwich's back pass takes an awkward bounce before reaching Goodman, and he's in trouble as he heads the ball in the air and it ends up in the back of the net. Not a good start for the first game after Ben Garner's departure, but just 4 minutes later and we're back on level terms when Joe Taylor and back from suspension Arthur Reed play a lovely little 1-2, and Taylor is in behind the Mariners' defence and he drills his shot just underneath Jake Eastwood. Now we're level, but Grimsby came close when Jaden February is tackled and left on the ground in pain, and with a few close passes, Grimsby have a chance and they take it, but Goodman gets a fingertip to the ball and knocks it onto the post to keep it 1-1. Five Colchester players are all lined up on the penalty spot waiting for Reed to whip in the corner. Eastwood comes but misses it and it hits Zach Mitchell and goes in. It doesn't matter how they go in, all that matters is the U's are going into half time 2-1 up. Into the second half now, and on the 52nd minute Grimsby are level when the ball somehow finds its way to the feet of Camille Conth and he finds Donovan Wilson. Manny Egbo maybe should have closed him down to try and block the shot, but the Mariners are back in the game. It's a Desmond Tutu. One thing that you do not want to do is give Arthur Reed time and space, and that's exactly what happened on the 64th minute when Mingy sticks his foot in to win the ball and Reed picks it up and drives forward towards goal. He takes his shot and with the help of a deflection beats Eastwood to make it 3-2 to the U's, and you can see what that meant to the travelling fans. After the last performance against Harrogate, the U's took note on how they defended when they had the lead and implemented that into this game. Grimsby had the possession and the shots, but like I said last week, the only stat that matters is that one at the top, the 3-2 win. I was gratefully asked to join Alex, Mike and Bruce in the week on the DN35 podcast. I'll leave a link down below for you to give the video a watch and a like. I don't think I need to say much on man of the match for this game. Obviously, it's Arthur Reed. First start back from his 3-game suspension and he picks up a goal and 2 assists, 17 recoveries of the ball and he won 90% of his ground duels and he was never dispossessed of the ball. The League 2 Paul's goals has made up for the silly red card against Newport County at the start of the month. Now, we move over to the game against Accrington Stanley.
Accrington Stanley? Accrington Stanley? Who are they? Exactly.
Sitting in the playoffs, this game against Accrington was going to be a test, but early on once again with time and space, Reeve drives forward and takes his shot, but fair play to the Stanley keeper McCracken who sees it late and saves it onto the post. On Friday night we found out that Matty Everington wasn't going to be in charge for this game after Crawley rang us up and told us about a clause in his contract. So Scott Marshall and Dave Hussey take charge and pick Owen Goodman to play in goal, and he was outstanding, making a good save and palming the ball out, but it falls to Tommy Lee who misses the target. Tavide is wiped out by on-loan QPR defender Joe Gubbins and Stanley look to attack, and 27-year-old Joe Pritchard finds himself with some space and he lets fly with a shot and hits the bottom of the post. Goodman makes a dive but 1 inch closer and that could have been a goal. Stanley start to pile on the pressure, but once again Goodman makes a good save when Tommy Lee heads goalwards and the ball falls back to his feet, but he hits it well over the bar. Again, Stanley come forward and again it's at Tommy Lee's feet, but this time it's not Goodman, it's Mitchell who makes a brilliant double block to deny Lee and Josh Andrews the chance to put Stanley ahead. In the second half and on the 57th minute, Josh Andrews' pass falls straight to Joe Taylor, who gets his skates on and goes running with the ball. Aaron Pickles does well to try and move Taylor onto his left, but out comes McCracken and they get in a muddle and Taylor smashes the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to the U's. After that, the U's knew they needed to throw themselves at everything, and that's exactly what they did. They turned into a sponge and absorbed all the pressure and were able to come away with all 3 points. Looking at the stats now for this game, and it doesn't look good. 31 shots for Accrington Stanley, but only 6 of them being on target. You have to say that they tried their best, but even their manager, in an interview after the game, said that that was one of them games where the ball just wouldn't go in the net, and Colchester were able to come away with the win. My man of the match for this game goes to Owen Goodman. Since Owen's been in the side, there have been a few times where he's looked a little bit cagey, but when it comes down to shot stopping and picking them balls out the top corners, that is what he is good at. 68% accurate passes, with 56% of his long passes being accurate too. 6 saves and 5 of them being into the box. He had an outstanding game. Well done, Owen Goodman. We take a break from the league this week as we have an FA Cup game against Shrewsbury Town, but the next game at home on Tuesday night is our game in hand against Swindon. A win here and we could actually see ourselves going up to 18th position. If we then get ourselves another win and the results go our way, we could actually move up into the top half of the table, and that is a massive turnaround from where we were 2 games ago to where we could be in 2 games time. Now, just before we leave, I want to give some credit to the Cole United women's team, who are absolutely bossing it in their league. You're sitting top of the league, you've played 6, you've won them all, and you've conceded 3 goals all season while scoring 57. That is absolutely incredible. Luke Worley, Millie Morgan, and everybody involved with the Colchester United women's team, well done, and keep up the amazing work that you are doing. But that's it for this week. Once again, thank you all so much for watching the video and also engaging on Twitter. The chance that I got to be in the Grimsby podcast was all thanks to you. They put a tweet out asking for someone and you recommended me. I cannot thank you all enough for the love and support that I've got from doing these. I'm just a Cole United fan in his bedroom talking into a microphone about the team that he loves. Please do head over to our social media pages at UpTheUsOfficial and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, remember, up the U's.